Alright then, let's continue. Alright, so, okay. Just need to check over everything. I can revoke a privilege from the lesser nobles if I so choose. And then I probably should check my stability. No, I'm not going to do that then. Right, so I finished colonizing the island of Hokkaido proper. I'm going to continue working on the rest of the state, of course, which includes Sakhalin and the Kurils. Though I'm not sure if I'm going to do the northern island, the northern half of Sakhalin. Alright. Sad. I wonder how much of my income came from that. On one hand, Nikki does have a very large city, and they used to have quite a few provinces, and 3 provinces, I think, but now that's no longer the case, so eh. So my income goes from 41.38 to... I guess it doesn't really matter, okay. Something just caused my income to suddenly increase, and I'm not sure what. Yeah, I'll probably build at least a little bit of trade up here. Once I eventually start to colonize that too. Eventually. It'll take time though. I do like how this name stretches though, so that seems a bit strange. I would expect it to stretch a bit larger through here. Oh well. Still looks really nice. Just as good as it does over here, where I just need to zoom out enough and there. Just stretches right over the sea. Only name in Japan that's big enough to be easily readable at this level of resolution that I have, although I'm not so sure if, well, yeah, I'm not so sure if you'll be able to see it that well in the video. I mean, you can certainly see Korea over here, though. I mean, it's called Joseon, but that's just because it's the Joseon dynasty. Supposedly. Historically it was, but it's ruled by the Wongs. And I sure hope that's not a mispronunciation, because the only other way I could say it seems like it would be very dirty, and I don't think that's a great thing to say. At least not on video. Oh well. Anyway, has legalism arrived? Yep. Alright, quarter province. This one up here. Very good. I get 0.25 staff points per year. For how long exactly? One year. Amazing. Tsukushi. There they are. Oh joy. Oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah, missionary strength is now no longer an issue at all. Really, once shortage of missionaries is gone, this will turn to about 50 months. That's only for the biggest province, and that's only because of autonomy. As autonomy will reduce, and it's going to reduce, missionary strength will just improve. Since in M&T, development is only a measure of economic progress. Missionary strength and not, for example, sheer population size and effort. Missionary strength is simply is not affected at all by development amount. That's not to say that you shouldn't care about development at all with regards to religion, because religious unity is still calculated using development. Additionally, in order to actually get a province to work, in order to get a province, if you try to convert a province, it would swap back to the old religion and just create a loyal minority. I just need to wait for the shortage of missionaries to debuff to disappear, so I can get the missionary back, and that will happen in a little over a year. When that occurs, I can just convert the island. Slowly but surely. Oops, wrong individual. There you are. Okay, I was wrong. Being done, but I'll just continue developing the province with the next building once it's done. Once the month is over. Right, so, in the near future, when it next recalculates the communication efficiency, it should be a lot better. And I mean a lot better. Right, so I just need sheer urban gravity, so the best thing to do is the warehouse, because it does provide urban gravity, but it also provides other benefits too, on the side. And I want to, for as long as I can, try to maintain a double without having to rely on the, well, I'll have to build the commune hall, whatever it's called. Commune hall eventually, but I'd rather wait a bit. Try to get buildings that do give me benefits. Well, give benefits to the province's income and whatnot. Before being forced to build it, simply because I'm not able to build anything else, or I don't want to build anything else. For example, I'm not going to build a temple until the majority religion is Buddhist, because it would turn into a heathen temple. Which makes it that much harder to convert the province. Since it creates negatives to conversion strength. And turns converting them into even more of a pain to handle. "20 casualties. How sad. Could use more administrators. Thinking about to... Well, if I haven't lost now, I'm pretty close to losing the low manpower modifier, so I probably should go ahead and use the manpower on something. There we go. Fort is being built, and will be done in 2.5 years. I just need to wait. Well, or continue waiting. I mean, that is mostly what I am doing here while stuff gets built in the province I'm trying to develop. I think that's the introduction of the air. Yep. Huh. Silver tongue. Maybe I could build a Nah. Autonomy is not low enough to really justify building military. Or, well, naval military infrastructure there. If it were easier to be able to get it lower, maybe? But right now it's just too difficult to do so. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Yet again. They keep losing great power status. Alright, another core province. I think that means... no new state. Good. Plus trade efficiency and trade range. Then tax efficiency. Then trade power modifier, and as well as construction cost, although that construction cost is helpful. Reduce inflation cost. That's actually not that helpful. Production rights, which increases, well, production power gain, production skill gain, and rural goods produced. Reduced interest on bank loans, not useful at all. And plus 20% production efficiency, and yearly inflation reduction. Although not much of that. Certainly would be very helpful in combating inflation, though. No, there's already a fourth. And I've got my missionary back. Ducati's busy, so best place to do that would be Kitami. And now I'll do Isikari and wait and see if Kitami has finished with the religious minority adjustments. If so, then I'll just do Kitami again. I'll wait on Tokati until later. Wait, how long did it say? 2.4%. Yeah. That should be good enough. For now. Wawari. Denied. The warehouse will be done in May. So I guess I have to be a little patient again. Alright, 3rd of May is when I'll pick the next building out. Maybe. Okay, urban gravity is now really high, so I'll just get a marketplace in, and it should be enough to bring the urban gravity to 10k. And then I could just leave it for a while. Actually, I don't think I will. Oh, I can build a customs house. I mean, if I had enough money to do so, which I don't, but I think I actually will do that here instead too. That gives me even more control over trade. Actually compete with my biggest rival. And what's the capital doing? Oh wow, why is the urban gravity suddenly at 200,000? How? Times 3 modifier. Where is that triple link coming from? That gives a plus 10%. That's a 5%. It's a 20%. It's a 10%. 5%. 40. 40. 5%. Plus 15. This doesn't even affect it. Neither does this, nor does this. Plus 30. Okay, maybe it's all of these little buffs. Just adding on to each. Okay, this one doesn't even affect it. I think there's a trade center in the. Okay, they both provide plus 10% as well. It's not quite growing at max speed, but it's growing extremely quickly. Barrel rifling. Later in August, barrel rifling spun bullets in the barrel to launch them more accurately. This made these rifles slow to reload, but they quickly became popular among hunters. Some of them later became sharpshooters during the war. Because sometimes a little bit of accuracy can go quite a long way. Invincible general cannons. Sounds nice. Let's say that's a great part. I want to check something, Delhi. Okay. I guess you do need. Oh wait, they're only a major. Okay, so the great power ranking comes from that. Now check. Oh, own development 3,840. No, 779. The Mamluks can let me take a look. Okay. So, cultural union. In base game, a cultural union occurs once you hit Empire rank. Since the system has been adjusted to international importance and is directly based upon your development, cultural union occurs eventually. However, in order to get that, you need to have significant rank, which is 1200 diff. Then you get a cultural union over, well, all cultures of your culture group. For me, that will be the Japonic group, which starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different cultures. I say starts because I've completely eradicated the culture of this island. I swear it was not on purpose, it's just natural occurrence of cultural spread. Of course, there's different cultural groups. The Chinese is... Yeah, I think the splattering of colors is enough to indicate it. And then there's some less useful ones. There's Korean, which, just like in base game, is a single culture. Here, Vietnamese is its own culture, since, well, yeah, nothing quite like it. Here's the Wallacean group. We've got the Javanese group, Sumatran, with Malayan being especially big. We've got the Turkic cultures, Greco-Byzantine, Turco-Byzantine, sorry, Tungusic, Persian. Anyway, well then. Looks like Transoxionia is having a fun game. Oh yes, if you hear anything... Oh no. Okay, nothing interesting happened. Good. Yeah, if you hear anything, that's me munching on carrots. Fine, I'll take the 25 admin point hit. So I can not a normal house. And now, demote. Idumi? Not important. Farima? Okay. You go. Give me a minute, I need to find it. Ah, here it is. Okay, that should actually help a lot with communication. Into Kuz. I forget, is that actually... Ooh, yes, that is good. Nice. Key. Alright. Oh, Aussie. Eh. I managed to bring them down to 0 autonomy, even with the greater nobles here, so. My capital now has enough production skill. Yes. Let's see here. Right, there's a line in here. There appears to be lining coming up everywhere. So I already have a linen, well, 2 linen, 2 metalwork, and a cloth. There's already 2 silk, however, I could make luxury. No, I'll just do linen, it gives more options. Additionally, if a province has enough naval infrastructure, a rank 2 harbor of either kind, they can produce naval supplies as their 3rd tier good. Doesn't matter where the 2nd tier good is. Another month and I can get a lot of trade power in this province. Giving me even greater control of trade on the island. Or at least the important parts of the island. Important to me. Okay, truces are starting up. I think that's the last of my truces. Fish. Actually less useful than farming because it's lower supply limit. Lovely, isn't it? Let's see what ends up happening. Send a priest to correct them. Lost the effect of the lack of manpower, so let's focus on upgrading roads here. Wow, okay, that's gonna be expensive. Paving the roads. Yeah, population is going to grow. The urban population will grow at maximum speed until it hits around 6,000. Because the maximum benefit you can get for urban population growth is, well, when urban gravity is twice the size of the urban population. That's when it's best. Not a single casualty. That's good. I sure hope they can keep that up, though. Because, well, yes, the military is the intended use of is supposed to be the intended use of manpower. I would also like to use them for economic benefits, like the road building and fort building. The fort building barrel has only minor economic benefits, specifically city size. Roads are definitely there to provide economic benefits, as well as communication efficiency. On the other hand, I do kind of consider that as part of economy. Tunnels past Imagawa. Keep giving me administrators. It won't give me, the event won't give me manpower, all it will give me is army tradition, which I don't need. Sure, it boosts my manpower gain, but not by much. Besides, I'm liable to lose it all pretty quickly because of the side effect of low manpower. It reduces the well, it increases the decay of army tradition. As part of the point of army tradition is, this is basically how skilled your military is with current tactics and whatnot, and how militarized your society is, to a degree. Tax agency. Taxes. Let me get myself even more money per month. Because greed is good. Right, has communication changed? Maybe. Yep. In fact, it's at 39. That's really good. For where it is and how far away it is. That puts the current resting point for autonomy to be around, well, and the general guide. I'll just hire a new, I'd like the better one. I mean, I could definitely afford a spy limit 42, 33. Okay, the lowest I can see is around 15. So I think I should actually expand the size of my main army by 5, so I could, not only so that it's stronger, but so I can also get more army provisionalism from drilling, since it's dependent on army size. And the bigger, the better. How dare they claim my best city? Well, since I'm waiting in Tokati, I might as well have the missionary go there once it's done in Kitami. Internal conflicts. Alright, it'll take about 27 months. And I probably should do that because I have nothing better to do while I'm waiting for urban population. Yeah, urban gravity is now at 14k, so the urban population is gaining about 1,000 per year. So in about 3 years, I should get the urban gravity up again. Or I can check to see if something can take 28 months. Oh well. Yeah, Takati's probably best. So that's Kitai. Yep, and finish off the road. Superb. I'll definitely go to production rights. I might actually finish out economic ideas, since it's a pretty strong group. And just makes the economy that much better, since money's everything in entity. Oh, and innovativeness ideas are now available. I haven't actually seen really what they do, since I come later. Plus 5% tax modifier. That's objectively worse than the one from earlier, but okay. From economic, minus 10% idea cost, I can also get a humanist. Wow, so useful. Minus 20% institution embracement cost. That's actually not that bad. Minus 0.5% army tradition decay. Minus 10% advisor cost, plus 1 possible advisor. Not great. Urban production skill, plus 25%. Wow. And plus 5% rural goods produced modifier, which isn't that great. Minus 10% tech cost. If it weren't for the fact that I'm hemorrhaging admin points pretty much constantly, I think I would actually take it. I think I'll actually swap to using. And I really want to get my heir on the throne as soon as possible, so I'll just... This actually does increase the chance of death even if you don't have one leading. And having one drilling is just at, well, 56. Makes it decently likely that the ruler will just die. I mean, I am playing as the state, not the ruler. And I am acting in the best interests of the state itself. Though definitely not the ruler. Besides, isn't he corrupt? No, that was the previous one. Right? Yeah. I think that was the previous one that was corrupt. This one's not as bad. Yeah, this one is temperate. That's Silver Tongue, though. Plus 25% improved relations. That makes the aggressive expansion decay much, much faster. Which will be incredibly helpful. So of course I'll try to get that ruler on the throne quickly. A fast aggressive expansion decay is going to let me conquer more. Well, technically I can conquer all that I want, it's just that there's consequences for doing so if you do it too quickly. Speaking of which, how's my aggressive expansion? Around negative 26, 28. $1.7 yearly, yeah. Almost hit my maximum centralization. I probably should try to prevent centralizing even further, since it does raise unrest. And reduces trade power, makes forts cost more to maintain, makes it harder to create cores, raises corruption, reduces the amount of cultures I can actually promote, raises liberty, desire, and subjects, although I don't have any subjects at the moment. I probably will in the future. Not just taking over the shogunate and eventually forming Japan, but also colonial subjects, specifically in Alaska and California. And probably Mexico if I can get to that. You're doing a good job trying to centralize there. Utsang, this is disgusting. Please form Tibet soon. Joy. Anyway, it's been about an hour by now. Nothing in particular particularly interesting happened today, so... Save the game. Certainly likes to take a minute. Okay then. Right. I'll be seeing you again tomorrow. Until then.